Mamamoo has gone a long way from their debut and they have had many changes in style throughout the years, but they have always maintained their charm. It's surprising how much personality can be found in four people, and together they are an explosion of charisma. Whether on a stage or out of it, they are always making everything very enjoyable to watch. How about we remember their different eras through their different hairstyles and hair colors, and decide which are the best and worst looks. There are many great looks to choose, so I may be picking more than one for most of them. I will base this video on kibi and face shapes, but remember, this is just my opinion, so don't take it too seriously. Everyone can have different opinions. Tell me down below which are the best and worst looks for you. In the case of Moonbyul, there is one look she has repeated several times. I would say it is her favorite style, and it certainly fits her well. Her blonde and long hair is a recurrent sight, but always in a different tone or with some highlights or something new. She has gone all the way from dirty blonde or golden hair with some brown undertones to platinum gray, almost white hair color. I think she has a preference for the lighter tone because it fits her youthful face and bright personality more. Moonbyul is a flamboyant gamine, and as such, there is always some edginess to her image even when her face is quite cute looking. This is why some bold and cold colors have a stand out a lot in her, like her gray hair in Dagalkamani or the purple one in Hip. Those have been really iconic. However, I have to say I personally like watching her in a warmer color, like the dirty blonde in O I Am or the brown color in Windflower. But maybe that was because I love the whole concept and styling of that video. All in all, I have to admit that I don't have a definitive favorite, with all of Mamamoo really. Still, I do have a look I didn't like as much. Both long and short hair suit Moonbyul's sharp face and cool gestures, but medium length is a bit lackluster in her. Perhaps it's that her features don't stand out as much and it makes her look a bit softer. Also, the orange hair tone in A Starry Night was interesting, but not the best, so maybe that's why I don't like it as much. Now we get to Solar, the leader of the group and also the loudest member, both with her voice and with her aura. There is always some kind of a strong and confident vibe coming from her. It could be how she can reach really high notes without struggling, or could be that she is not afraid of showing her pole dance ability on stage, or even that she has gone bald for a photo shoot. In any case, she is definitely the definition of going forward with a smile on her face, no matter what people may say. I think this is the reason why I have liked all of her striking looks, like her pale blonde and curly hair in A Starry Night, or her black short hair. Those have been very memorable. Still, I will pick long wavy hair, either brown or black, as my favorite. Solar has a soft and round face with delicate features. The dark tone helps give her more definition to her sharp lines and makes her eyes and makeup stand out more. It gives her a sophisticated aura that increases her confident image. Oh, and a special mention to her pink hair. That was one of the best tones of pink for idols so far. And finally, the not so good look. It will have to be her debut era. And it's only because the dye work wasn't very good. She probably used a light brown tone and applied it without bleaching. It is certainly healthier for the hair to dye it that way. But if it's not done correctly, or with good products, it always adds some orange tones to the hair that in my opinion doesn't look good. Queen has unique and soft features. Her monolids and big eyes make a strong focus on her face. I have liked most of the hairstyles and colors that add some emphasis to her eye makeup and angularity in her jaw. My favorite look was her blonde and short hair during A Starry Night and Windflower. The hairstyle was really alluring and added some stylish look to her. It also made her face look a bit longer and less wide, which made her cheekbones show more. She also looked taller, probably because her neck was more visible with that cut. On the whole, it has been one of the best hairstyles for her, and I want to see her again with it. The other look I have to mention is her blue hair during Hip promotions. This is because I normally dislike this color, but it actually worked really well for her. Maybe it was her skin tone and her eye makeup, or the way her hair was parted and styled. It totally deserves a mention as one of the best looks for her. Now for the other part, the hairstyle I don't like is the crop bangs she wore during egotistic promotions. Crop bangs are used to make the eyes more defined and frame the face. The cut did what it was supposed to do, but for her, it just made her face look rounder and her eyes smaller and more linear, though the makeup didn't help as well. Anyway, many of you probably already know that I'm very picky with red hair, and that color is one of the colors I dislike the most. So maybe that's why I don't like it. Wa's style is very interesting. She could have a whole video about her different eras and style changes. Maybe I'll do it in the future. As expected from Mamamoo, she also has a really bold and fearless image, and her hairstyles are a reflection of that. She seems to like her long dark hair the most, and I get it. It helps her emphasize her sharp jaw and prominent cheekbones while framing her diamond face shape. It is her best look. All I have to say is that I prefer when there is volume and some waves in it, instead of styling it straight. It adds some softness to her sharp features, and she looks more like a diva of K-pop in my eyes. Aside from that look, I also have to mention her short hair in all the colors she has dyed it. No matter blonde, orange, or black, there is something about diamond face shapes and short hair. When styled correctly, they can have the most alluring auras and edgy image. And other times, well, it could have been better. The volume is an important aspect for them. At the end, I don't have a worse look for her. I just love to see her with voluminous hair on stage. She's great at performing with it, an expert in hair dance. Mamamoo is a group that knows how to own any style, and that includes their hairstyle. They can change genres in music as much as they change hair colors, and will still come on top. It's exciting in a way, waiting for a new song, a new look, and image. They are versatile artists that are never afraid of trying new things. So I'm sure in the future they will surely have new hairstyles that will accompany their new release. And that's it for now. Hope you liked the video and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.